Thank you for filling the void. Today's video is going to be on thoughts. Negative thoughts in your head, basically. Yeah, so today's video is going to be about negative thoughts. Now, one thing with my diagnosis, I had some very, very terrible thoughts in my head growing up. And it was like I was in my own mental hell. Basically, when I started to nip it when I was younger and just started reclusing myself from people because the thoughts were just so bad, I didn't even want to even give the thoughts energy to even see anybody because the thoughts would just be so overpowering. For example, it was so strong. And this is about when I was a teenager, because we got a new dog. Her name was Lexi. And I would have some of the most obscure thoughts. Some bad thoughts, like when she was just too lovey-dovey with me. See, that was the thing with me when I was not on medication. If you were like way too lovey-dovey for me, like I'm gonna get paranoid from it, and I'm gonna think, this dude's up to something. I'm serious, like I'm getting paranoid, and I'm gonna start looking at that as like a form of weakness, and that can like make me lash out. And I remember I remember when I was telling my therapist about this one, because this was just one that was very crucial. But and one time I told my sister's ex-boyfriend, and I was like, yo man, because me and him are very, very similar. We're, I swear, dude's like my brother. And I love you, man. If you're watching the video, I love you. You know you are, man. You're my brother, man. But I remember asking him, I was like, man, have you ever had these kind of thoughts, like about your pet? Because like she was being very lovable to me. This was a while back ago, even before that conversation. But oh no, it was a recent thought that I had, as I wasn't on medication, and Lexi was just being super, super duper lovable. And I remember she had like a big glisten in her eye and stuff. And like, I had the most horrendous thought in my head. And it was basically what it would be like to put her in like an oven or something like that. Some obscure thought. And like, the thing is the thoughts would orchestrate this out. And it would make you watch this. Like, I had to literally watch it. Now imagine that being in your head 24/7, like with every person you meet. Your thoughts are thinking so obscure, and they're showing you what it's telling you. And I had to constantly, battle it out. But anytime I had those thoughts, when it came to my dogs, I would pick them up, and I would give them the biggest hug and so many kisses, and I'd be like, I'm sorry for the way I think. I don't mean it. I can't help it. And I would tell them that. Because I think even the dogs could sense something wasn't right there. But yeah, I said that example because I'm kind of curious if anyone else can relate to that. Because I haven't met anyone who can relate with that. But yeah, I went through a life full of them kind of thoughts. And now, generally, this doesn't have to be about those kind of thoughts, horrendous thoughts. This could be on any kind of negative thoughts. One thing my therapist told me, you might have bad thoughts in your head, but that does not create the person who you are. As long as you make the right choice, there is no reason why you should have any kind of guilt towards the thoughts that are in your head. Like, say, I don't know, if you see someone that you don't really like, and you're having all these negative thoughts in your head about them, but you be the bigger person and you say, hey, how's it going? You made the correct approach. You didn't disregard them. You were the bigger person. You just got to be able to put those thoughts in their place. And also, what really helps is to be on proper medication. I swear, once I started my medication, I would not want to go back to the mental hell that I was in. My thoughts were so bad. Like, my sister's ex-boyfriend was severely concerned because, like, he went out of his way. Like, I remember when I was cycling some antipsychotics, I was like a freaking vegetable. I couldn't move or nothing. And he literally, carried me, like, put your arms around me, man. Like, I got you. I'm taking you to that, to that appointment. And he took me in the car. We went to that therapy session, no matter what. I swear, that dude's like he's my brother, man. I love that dude. Um, but but once we got all that stuff situated, and I'm on the correct medication, I would not go back to how I was. And before I was even on the medicine, I remember telling them, dude, I don't need no medicine, man. Medicine's unnatural. The government's trying to poison us and get us addicted to stuff so we become disabled and vegetables, and then they're just taking all of our money that we can give them. I was that paranoid, thinking that, the pharmacies aren't helping you. They're here to get you addicted and keep you coming back, just like a drug dealer. That's how paranoid I was. But I was paranoid, very bad. I probably wouldn't show it because when I was out in the public eye, I actually felt safe because if basically one of my big paranoia was death. I was always scared I was about to get killed by someone or something every single day. And, and being around a bunch of people, I could be fine because, well, if I die here, everyone witnessed it. Therefore, they're going to get ambulances. That's why I always wanted to be in the public eye or sheltered in my room. Because if I was sheltered in my room, can't nothing come. But yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's why it's very important to go speak to your doctor if you're having these severe thoughts. Because you got to remember, you're only human. Your brain, everything in your body is controlled by your brain. The only way you're going to fix a chemical imbalance doesn't matter on the diet, doesn't matter. We're talking about a mental imbalance. You have to be on proper medication in order to get that taken care of. Pharmacies are not out to poison you. They're there to help. Same with therapy. Same with group therapy. I was so paranoid, I thought everyone was against me. Now, I wouldn't go back for that. I don't care what it was. I don't care if my writings were so detailed. They were detailed in the worst of ways. I wouldn't want to go back to that. So definitely, if you're having any kind of thoughts, show those thoughts wrong. Do the exact opposite. Do the exact opposite of what those negative thoughts are telling you because they're trying to put you down. If you're having severe thoughts as I was having, I would definitely see your doctor or something. Definitely go see a doctor or something. There's nothing wrong with medication. You'll feel a whole lot better, and it'll be like a lot of weight lifted off your shoulders. Anyway, hope this video helps someone out there. Thank you from the void, and I'm out. Peace.